said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on a team from the SEC, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, David Pollack from the University at return. So Texas A&M's offense has the ball first today. And when you go to market for a veteran quarterback, you want a guy who can come in, command respect, immediately become the starter, and Jesse, they think they found him.
Yeah, and I'm excited to see how he's going to perform today. I know he was really excited about this opportunity, and David, he chose this situation specifically because he believed it gave him the best chance to compete for a national championship and to have an opportunity to play at the next level. Now he's got to go show it, right? We've seen this guy play before. We've seen him have success. This is a big stage for him today.
No doubt. I think all eyeballs will be on him, right? Even his teammates. They're going to be watching every single move. He was the guy that was talked about to come in, to take over, to lead this team. He's making the money. That's talked about as well. So let's see how he gets his career going in a new spot.
The pass, it's incomplete. Let's see what they've got on second down. Off the play fake. Going for it all. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Guys, let's take a minute here and talk about Texas A&M. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
That means your system and your culture is working, because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but these players really have bought in to this coaching staff and the message and what they're preaching. They all believe they could do something very special this season.
So Louisville's offense will go to work for the first time. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the house. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right. I tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for his senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, he's obviously going to have a big year.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Splits the uprights, it's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
Well, the head coach has to like that. It's the first drive of the entire year. You did some good stuff on the drive. You get yourself in field goal range. Most important, you come away with season.
Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They were really aggressive going
with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Cardinals in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top. Plucks it out of the air. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Third down. Red zone play. 12 and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except the ticket holders. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Field goal is good. The lead is 6 in the first.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They'd love to get something started here, down 6-0. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Aggies with mere pickup on first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
Find those guys up front that can make holes, and I think that's when you've seen the great A&M teams.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the gun, running back gets to give. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. They get it out of bounds, couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Takes the handoff. It's Gilliam. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. And with less than a yard to go. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on first down you can get yards like that turning around and handing it off.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different that can give this offense something to think about.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
Using the quick game. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you minutes when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Got his man. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. It's 1st and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. They'll go to the air. Wide out trying to get it in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. Fires and picked off. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the gun, the ground game. Nice move to keep running. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
And after giving up a long run defensively,
back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Cantrell. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. That's the end of the period, and Louisville has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They've got a first down here to open the period. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Wants to keep it in the air. Fires to the tight end. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
To the air on first down. Here's a heat. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good about it. Move on, play the next play.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
He's got the tight end. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll leave it with him. Powers through the defender. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Leaves it with the run. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Well, that guy is so quick coming out of his stance. Did you see how fast he got to the ball carrier to get that tackle for loss? Wow.
Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Despite coming up short on the previous 2 fourth-down attempts, this offense will try it here again. Throws to the tight end. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Right. Again, high, and they got him at the 29.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
And some room to work. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position, basically you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's just, it's so hard to defend.
Looking to throw on first down. He interception. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. He's going to take off.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
In the gun and looking to throw on third down. He's going to run it. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? And the Cardinals moving quickly to the line.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at in the field, lose the down and distance. It's third down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart, lowering the shoulder to get the first down on third down.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Now the play fake. A little release to the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Man, this defense, they have got to get better in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, this offense might hang 50 on you by the end of the game.
Off the play fake on first down. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys on the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football out.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Right down the boulevard. It's good. They're now up 9-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Indiana is on the wrong end of a steel-toed boot today. This is one of those performances we simply do not see from this program. Embarrassing. They're trailing by 21 to Marshall. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to throw on first down.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Got his man. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Just a short pass to the tight end. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20.
It's amazing in college football, the tight end position and how much has changed. Back in the day, you're a blocking guy, maybe you catch a flat route. Today, these guys have athleticism, and you just saw it from that dude.
Fires toward the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Tight end finds a soft spot. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. We've got a timeout in the seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Fires to the end zone. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in College Station.
The Aggies will kick it away to crank up the second half. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the quarterback enough, man. They'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Finds his man. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Cardinals are in the hurry up. Back to pass on second down. Looking to the big tight end. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Wants to throw again. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Man, this is how we do it. Defensively, you go into halftime, you make adjustments. You talk about, we've seen them do this, we've seen them do that. Let's get ready for it. Let's have a plan. Plan executed. You could tell they knew what was coming, did a great job defensively, forced an interception right out the gates to start the second half.
They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. That last wants to fire on second down. Wide open downfield. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. They want to get this defense on its heels. And that one's going to get Reveille howling a happy tune.
Reveille, the 12th man, all the swaying, the traditions when you go to an end.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Really need to find a productive play this time on second and long. Back to pass. Going for the big play. Rips it inside the 10. Touchdown, Texas A&M. A great catch and run for 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they start.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. And the Cardinals want to crank the tempo. He's going to look for a man on third and short. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
All right, I know we're winning, and that's great. But at some point, we got to stop getting our quarterback killed. Like, we got to protect the most important player on the field. Please?
The kick is on its way. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. From the gun, the running back has it. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go up top on second and short. Unleashes one. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On third and short, the power run here. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. That's caught. It's Hicks. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The completion short of the sticks. It's second down. Looking to fire. He's got him. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
They're going back to the ground. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for space. It's Gilliam. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Texas A&M will line up with a first and goal. He'll set up to throw. Pocket breaking down. Touchdown, Aggies! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. The Cardinals want to move quickly.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Got him downfield. Smashes ahead. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. They'll try to snap it quickly.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And the Cardinals can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Leaves it with the back. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. Pulls and fired complete. Run out of bounds. They'll spot him at the 24. The Cardinals are moving quickly down the field.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
adjust, take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Gilliam. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. So the final period starts with a second down play. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. He's looking to throw. Right down the middle. Fires complete on the crosser. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. On the move, he fires. And his throw is incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window.
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Spins away from one. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. And the Cardinals racing to the line in the hurry-up. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Rushes on him. The offense coughs it up. No, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. The Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Trying play action. Turning it on. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals!
And both sides of the ball late in the football game coming together. Defense forces the turnover. Offense punches it in. 2-possession lead in this 4th quarter.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They were on the move the last time they had it. Unfortunately, an interception ruined that threat. Now to see if they can put something together and have it pay off in points. They stop him just short of the first down. It will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Aggies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Runs through the tackle. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Give him 105 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. He'll go out of bounds right at the 23-yard line. 23 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Looking to throw again. Got it in the middle, it's Hicks. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down.
And I think that completion is...
Big tight end makes the grab, it's a first down. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. And the Aggies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been... Touchdown, Aggie! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Oh, how about that? And after that touchdown, we might have a finish after all, Jesse.
I love it, Reese, and this team is not quitting. Yeah, they're down on the scoreboard right now, but they are clawing and they are scratching their way back in this game. They're going to keep going hard until this clock reads all zeros.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. Going to swing it on second down. Got his man to the left. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. He'll pull it on the read. Ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Flying down the left side. Oh, the unthinkable has happened for this offense. They're into the end zone. It's a touchdown for the D.
And what an insane turn of events. The offense is just in 4-minute mode. They're just trying to run the ball, bleed the clock, not turn it over. They do what you absolutely can't in that situation, coughing it up. The defense with outstanding effort, they scoop and score. And just like that, with less than 2 minutes to go, they now take the lead.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. When in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And here's the thing, the strategy. You want to run the ball because, yes, you want to score and you want to win, but you don't want to leave a lot of time left on the clock for their offense to get another opportunity. So that's a bit of the gamesmanship going on right now. And I think you're seeing that with their offensive coordinator and his choice in play call.
Looking downfield on first down. Throws for the tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
And that's a good job by this defense. The 2-minute situations can be tough, especially communicating. And you know they want to push the ball down the field. But a lot of times it's towards the sidelines. They protect the middle of the field, play great defense all across the board.
They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. Down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got it. Breaks into the open. Play as he Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
And if you're the defense, right, yards on this drive, but you've got a possession lead, you just need one more stop after that last incompletion setting up 4th down. Do you blitz? Do you try to speed up the QB? Let's find out and watch.
He caught it. Looking for the end zone. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. Gets it out quickly. Touchdown, Louisville! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. So the first order of business here, David, is don't knock yourself out of field goal range.
Correct. Don't take the sack. Don't get a negative play. But if I can be aggressive, Palmer, I'm still trying to go to the ends of the immediate dub.
And take as much pressure off of your kicker as you possibly can. You just got to wonder what he's thinking right now. Lots of pressure on him.
Finds his tight end. Picks up the 1st down and gets out of bounds, and there are 20 seconds left. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
And you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. 4th quarter, need a score. Great execution to get the 1st down. We need a lot more of this on this drive.
Throws to the tight end. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Give to the back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. They'll keep it on the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough. One of the great teams of all time.